Here we are at Last Chance for Animals in West Hollywood. Last Chance for Animals is one of the leading animal activist organizations on the West Coast. Today we'll be joined by Rikki Rockett of Poison, one of the most successful rock bands ever. Rikki Rockett has become a catalyst for the animal movement and is one of the top celebrity members of Last Chance for Animals. Why do you think the animal rights movement is sweeping the nation?
I didn't know that it was. I'd like to think that it is. I don't feel it. I think that we have, this is what I do think though, I think we have less activists than we did like in the 80s, early 80s, but I think we have really good activists now.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the people that are in the movement now are really solid.
Tell us your story. How did you become a vegan?
Basically, I didn't want anything to, at one point in my life I arrived that I didn't want anything to do with all the destruction that eating animal byproducts were causing, and I just did a fast, and when you come off a fast, everything tastes good. Right. Stuff that you never thought you would like. Brussels sprouts, forget about it. Came off the fast, they were wonderful. And then after that, I mean, once it's all about developing a taste for things, or actually losing a taste for fat, really.
Is it difficult to follow the vegan diet while you're on tour?
It's not as hard as you think, actually. Some places are harder than others.
You can prepare for it anyway.
Yeah, I'm actually healthier on tour because I have a schedule that I got to sort of go by more. You know, and there's always food available or something available. And when I'm at home, sometimes I'll go hours and go, oh, gee, I forgot to eat, you know.
On your website, you have www.animalcruelty.com.
Uh-huh.
And can you tell us a little bit about the website? You have a lot of issues on there.
You know, I send Chris emails all the time when I get people that have said that I've helped change them. And I you know, all I did, again, I'm just like a messenger. None of these ideas are mine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're just good ideas that I've adopted because I just think they're basically correct. You know, and there are some really difficult questions a lot of times. But I think just getting that information out and telling the truth and them hearing it from me has helped people. I don't, like I said, I try not to force that stuff, except with pet theft and certain things I get really angry about. But with the lifestyle stuff, it's something I just like to put the information out there, and when somebody gets that and they realize that it's a fact, they digest it and do what they're going to do with it. You know what I mean? You know.
What do you think? Which issue is closest to your heart out of all the animal abuse?
Vivisection.
Vivisection.
Yeah, animal experimentation is definitely closest to mine because it's like, you know, I think about it every single day. And, you know, I mean, the central message, I think, with animal rights of any kind, or even welfare, with human rights, any of that kind of stuff, is compassion. You know, tolerance and compassion. If you mix those two things together, you're going to be tolerant and compassionate towards animals and people and all these issues. They all tie together. We try to stick out everything in categories, you know?
Yeah.
And not everything fits in the rock or jazz category like it does in music or something else. You know, we're talking about life here. And it's not always easy. But overall, there's a lot of accomplishments that have happened, a lot of victories. It isn't in vain. And I don't know that I'll ever live long enough to see all these things change that I'd like to see. But I think I will live long enough to see a lot of it change. And, you know, that's what's important, is being able to just do something for the next group of people, you know, the next people to come along.
Leave a little legacy behind.
Yeah, I mean,
set a good example.
I'm not trying to be a hero. I'm really not. I just want to do my part, you know.
That's good. If you could change the world with one song, what would it be?
Well, it's really easy. My favorite song's Imagine. You know, play it at my funeral, please.
Imagine Peace. Well, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.